All right, everyone. So if you saw my message last week, y'all know that these are at the front desk. Sorry if you didn't get one. We'll try to get more eventually. But yeah, grab yourself one of these. They're free if you haven't grabbed one yet, especially over north. I know y'all have a bunch of those left over. But these are great for recovery, pain, just taking care of yourself to keep you active in the gym and doing your best. So those little nagging things. First, I want to talk about the right way to use them. So it works. It does if you take this thing and just kind of roll it on areas, but we want to take that to the next step, all right? So if you can think about what a muscle does, like for instance, your bicep, it does this, right? So you go, okay, let's see how to make this work the best. If I put the ball on the muscle, the big meaty part, and then move the muscle, that's going to make this thing work better and your foam rollers and stuff like that than just sitting here rubbing on it, okay? So I know a bunch of people like to just lean back and then kind of just make that thing roll. Let's take it a step farther. Move the muscle. That not only works the trigger points, but it also untacks all that tissue that can get sticky in there, and it can glide, and then you can do things like kipping pull-ups and snatches, and those muscles can glide easier through that segment, okay? So the main thing that we got feedback on was shoulders, so we're going to start with that. I'm going to kind of hit some general spots that especially I see in the clinic from the CrossFit workouts to go like, hey, this is what typically comes in. If we can free up that muscle, keep that freed up, where if you have any aches and pains, that's going to keep you going, okay? So what we're going to start out is in the rotator cuff, these muscles right through here, all right? Even if you have pain in the front of the shoulder, I want you to hit here, okay? Because these muscles come through this shoulder girdle, attach to the front, and make you do this, all right? So kipping, snatching, the more you do this, guess what? This tightens up and makes you go into this motion, so we got to free that up to be able to go here again. So we're going to start back here. So if you go to your armpit and kind of come across, there's going to be a muscle right there in between your shoulder blade and here. And you go, I don't know where it is, Brady. And then if you hit it right there, you're going to go, ow, that hurts. Okay? So how we're going to get that, we're going to take this ball, and we're going to go right up here on the shoulder and go to that spot. So you'll have to kind of catty corner and move like here, and you'll roll around, and there it is right there. Okay? Even if you're not hurting, typically, it's going to be sore on you. So now we have the spot on the muscle. Now we move the muscle. So we just stay there with the ball. And what I want you to do is I want you to think of a swim stroke. So we're going to go here like a freestyle all the way up overhead and come down. Here all the way up overhead and come down. If it's impinged a little bit, what you're going to see is this is going to go, that's hard right there. So just work in that range of motion until you can come all the way up and get through there. Do that a few times. Move to the next spot. Find another one. Do it in there. All right, cool. Good for that rotator cuff. Retest that range of motion. I bet it's going to be improved. Then you can come in. You always hit these delts for any kind of lateral raises, anything through here. You can just move this to kind of get in there to work that area out. Then you can get in. This works well if you're on the rig or something. I'm not going to run over there. But if, say, that ball was on the rig and you were here, you can hit in this pec area. So what does the pec do? It pushes and flies, right? So we're going to get in here, find a sore spot, extend that arm, pull it back, extend that arm here. So we're pulling, fly motion, open all that up, get the front and back aspects of that shoulder. Those are the things that I typically see that are going to cause that pain in there. Give that a shot. I'm in the clinic. You'll see me walking through. If there's anything that's not helping out, just give me a holler. All right.